Today on our Lotus Caravans Queensland journey, we're in Harvey Bay.
That's right, I get to take a jet ski tour to have a sneak peek at Fraser Island.
And I get my backside trackside on some go-karts amongst stacks of other stuff, and we finish our final preparations for our Fraser Island trip.
So stick around because we'll show you
What's up down under.
It's time to see this land of wonder. It's time to go and see what's up down under. What's up down under.
In the third of this four-part journey, we've already travelled from Brisbane to the lovely township of Mapleton before taking our Lotus Caravans over to the Sunshine Coast, where we settled into the beautiful town of Noosa.
From Noosa, we headed further north to Harvey Bay and then crossed the Great Sandy Strait to Fraser Island and put the Lotus Caravans off-grids to the test.
Along with the off-grids, we've also been towing the all-new tarmac, built tough and designed for the Australian highway.
But we're still in Harvey Bay and settled in at the Palms, which is perfectly situated near all the fun things Harvey Bay has to offer.
I've come down to the Esplanade here at Harvey Bay, while Mac is back at the park fawning over the Lotus Caravans. Harvey Bay is the gateway to Fraser Island, but it's also a destination in and of itself, with something for everyone. This weekend, the hot rods were in town and you could see them cruising the Esplanade where beautiful parks are available with shops on one side and a north-facing beach on the other. You can dine right on the water at Reef World, where we'll visit later in the show, and Harvey Bay dishes up beautiful sunsets just about every evening. Now, the locals tell me that there's only 1, maybe 2 days per year that you need to rug up in Harvey Bay. And for the rest of the time, you can take the kids and cool off at Wetside.
Another way to see Harvey Bay is booking a scenic flight with Air Fraser Island. They also have airstrips on 75 Mile Beach where Ali has landed. And it's safe to say, this is a first for her.
Oh my goodness, that was awesome. We got to see the whole of Fraser Island all the way over to Harvey Bay. Oh my gosh, you really don't understand how beautiful this place is until you get up there in the sky and see it for yourself. It's incredible.
Air Fraser Island have several flight packages and Ali caught up with one of their pilots to find out more.
I'm here with Ben from Air Fraser Island. Ben, you've got to have the coolest job in the world, I think, besides me. Tell me, what do you do?
Yours, it's pretty awesome what we do out here. So what we're doing is quite unique. There's not too many places in the world that take off and land on the beach commercially.
What are the things that you come up against landing the plane on here?
It does get challenging from time to time. You've got your runway with water coming up over the top of it when the tide's up. You've got cars and motorbikes and people running in and around it.
How many flights do you do per day?
Usually on average around 8 to 12 flights each.
Can you see dingoes from up there?
We get dingoes in the strip. That's usually when we see them getting in the way. Yeah, occasionally they're around the place. They come up to the aeroplanes and stuff like that. But as long as they're out of the strip, it's okay.
Amazing. Well, thank you, Ben.
From the beach, Ali was back up in the air doing a bit of recon for our next destination, Fraser Island.
Straight away, keep your eyes out the water for green light in the really shallow water. We've seen stingrays out behind waves here. We've seen a few sharks and dolphins.
How long does it take to get from Harvey Bay to Fraser?
About like 12-minute flight, yeah. So it's super quick, yeah.
Our pilot Ryan was very informative and pointed out all the main attractions.
And this one is obviously Butterfly Lake. It's called Freshwater Lake, shaped like a butterfly. You can't get to it by car. The only way to see this one is from the air.
And then my 2 biggest fears all at once, flying and...
Oh, big shark back there. Let's go find it.
It was an awesome flight and I couldn't thank Air Fraser Island enough. And I can't wait to get back to Fraser Island. Here's a little sneak peek at what you'll see in our next episode.
Coming up next week, the Lotus Caravans hit the beach.
I get a serious 4x4 driving lesson from the Australian Off-Road Academy.
And we experience the beauty of the Fraser Island dingo from a distance.
So remember to catch our next episode as we show you...
What's up down under?
Stick around because after the break, I go and learn about all the history of Maryborough.
And I have some fun both in and on the water.
What's up down under?
The great thing about working on a show is sometimes you get back to where you live. Maryborough, back to my old stomping ground. Good morning, Carmel, how are you?
Good morning, Macca. How are you going?
I am excellent, thank you. To catch up with Mary Heritage, Carmel Murdoch, and I'd known the lady. She used to work with my mum. Showed us around the historical parts of Maryborough, but halfway through the story, it pops.
Let's have a pub crawl.
You know, I've got to go and start off Pub Fest. So off we go down the street while she starts Pub Fest.
My lords, ladies and gentlemen, to begin the 12th World's Greatest Pub Crawl, which is now Pub Fest, I have Macca from What's Up Down Under with me today, and we're going to fire the cannon. God bless Australia!
We sort of, I guess, got caught up in the moment. I'm easily led, and before you know it, we were having a great old time. It was an amazing event. Brendan, president of the Pub Fest committee.
Yep.
What's it all about, mate?
Mainly it's all about raising money for charity. Each year we choose a different charity to raise money for, and this year it's the Red Frogs. They do a lot of youth projects and stuff like that, and education and about drugs, alcohol, you know, keeping people on the straight and narrow.
Well, mate, I better not hold you up because you're running this pub and it's just about to get out of control,
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
sure. Enjoy yourself, mate. On behalf of every punter that's out here today, well done for your organisation.
Thank you very much.
Go and have some fun, mate.
I will.
Cheers.
See you later.
See you, mate. Just like every other morning, did your makeup and off to work.
That's right, this is how I look every day.
It's just like fashions on the field, but the judges are looking for one specific thing.
The gorier the better, because it's horror themed.
These are the judges, no bias here. If you bribe, you get to win. It's all for charity. What a great concept. Time. You going up to have your costumes judged?
Yes.
Mate, everyone's already judged.
Oh no!
We never really got back to the historic buildings. We'll have to do it one day. If you'd like to explore the history of Maryborough, there are free walking tours every Monday to Saturday starting at 9 a.m. Find out more by going online and searching Maryborough Heritage Walking Tour, but for now, it's back to Pubfest.
Just trying to find friends.
Oh yeah? There's plenty of people there, someone will be your friend. And if you want to make some friends, it's easy when you own a Lotus Caravan, like this one. I'm just crawling up on this revolutionary truss-designed chassis system from G&S Chassis. It's underneath a Lotus Trooper, which is regarded as the pinnacle of all-terrain caravanning. You see, all this cutting-edge Control Rider twin shock suspension will take on all road conditions and deliver optimum performance in the harsh Australian landscape. Of course, what happens under there delivers more comfort over here. Come on, let's go and have a look. The Lotus Trooper is available in 7 floor plans ranging from 18'6" to 22 feet, and it can be customised to suit your specific needs. Composite panelling and a range of different colours, all backed up with a first-time 2-year manufacturing warranty. The Lotus Trooper has a brand new electronic system boasting 200 amps of lithium battery driven by the famous Red Arc battery management system and 600 watts from my old mate, the sun. This go-anywhere van sets new limits everywhere with features like LED exterior work lights. Unbelievable. Even a Waco reversing camera and Anderson plug for additional portable solar power. While the easy-to-use push-button resettable fuse panel is a fantastic safety feature. And just take a look at this glamorous modern interior. Reinforced door hinges, premium laminate tops, Thetford oven, washing machine. And check out these leather upholstered lounges, headrests and everything. Talk about the bold and the beautiful Lotus Trooper. I reckon it might be a bit of a super trooper. Find out more by logging onto their website and check out your local dealers.
Harvey Bay is home to one of the first marine aquariums in Australia. I paid a visit to Reef World and literally jumped in feet first. Reef World is more than just an aquarium though, as I soon found out when I met the owner, Ross Wolfe, who invited me for a swim. I'm here with Ross from Reef World in Hervey Bay. Ross, your aquarium is amazing. You've got sharks and turtles. What else do you have?
We have living coral displays. We have the dangers of the area, such as your stonefish in the tanks on display, and we try and get people to find the animals in the tank because they live in a natural condition. Each tank contains a different area within the bay, and then you get further out onto the reef system and you'll see the differences of the coral. It becomes a lot more intense.
Ross, you were one of the first aquariums in Australia. How long has Reef World been here for?
We've been established since '79, so it's, what's that, over 30 years? It's 40 years.
What else can people do when they come down to Reef World in Harvey Bay?
Well, you can have lunch here. We offer a meal deal. We offer $20 of credit.
Now, I'm about to swim in here with your sharks and your fish and your turtles. How safe is it?
If you touch something and annoy it, you're going to get bitten.
Oh, goodness me. Sounds like real life.
But then again, in 10 years, we've never had anybody bitten. You're going to enjoy it. If anybody has a fear of sharks, this is a great place to lose your fear.
Oh, well, I'm all for looking fear in the face and just doing it anyway. So let's have a swim in the tank.
Away you go.
Diving into the deep end at Reef World was something that took me way out of my depths. I was a bit hesitant at first, but I soon overcame my fear and saw the beauty that Ross spoke about. There were a few species of fish. The turtles! Oh, the turtles were so cool. Some young children came to the tank and were feeding them, and I got a special view from below the water. When the sharks appeared, I was relaxed and proud that I was able to face my fear of sharks and enjoy the experience. Oh, well, I've had a great time here at Reef World under the water. Now let's go and see what you can do on top of the water. I'm about to explore the World Heritage listed Fraser Island and its surrounding paradise with an Aquaview jet ski tour. Nothing beats the feeling of being given permission to just fang it out there on the water. I had no fear and no reason because I was on a guided tour with owner Larry Birch, and he's been doing this for years.
Our Fraser Island jet ski tours depart here each day. We have 3 main tours, a 1.5, a 2.5 and a 3.5 hour. Very safe environment, there's no rips or anything like that around here, so it's very safe for swimming, etc. We stop at Pelican Bank on all tours. See lots of wildlife, dolphins almost daily, turtles all the time as well.
Now, you don't just do jet ski tours here at Aquaview. What else do you do?
Well, apart from the food and the coffee and the smoothies.
Which is good coffee, by the way.
Yeah, we do kayaking, we do tours and hire, kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding, sailing.
There's a lot more to do at Aquaview, and you could easily spend an entire day and want to come back for more. Well, that was incredible. Be sure to check out Aquaview jet ski tours when you're in Harvey Bay. And speaking of incredible, don't forget our online competitions and the ones on the show, just like this one.
We all know that life's luxuries never end at Nova Caravans, and that, my friends, is not going to change. But I'll tell you what could change shortly is your luck, because your mates at Nova have decided to give away a Bravo Caravan worth over $59,000. Inside the Bravo, you're going to discover a queen-size bed, full ensuite, single-piece roof, single-piece floor, and all the bells and whistles that you could possibly need to get out and enjoy yourself. So get online and enter at whatsupdownunder.com.au. Now, you can only enter once a day, but you can enter every day. So get busy and get on it. After the break, it's go-karts for me.
And we pack up and head over to Fraser Island in our Lotus Caravans.
What's up down under?
Today's episode was made possible by our partners at Lotus Caravans. To see the entire Lotus Caravans range, just go to lotuscaravans.com.au. Emma, I'm rolling down the road. I'm on my way to Harvey Bay. I'm thinking beachy stuff. First thing I see on the way into town, go-kart track, and I can't drive past them. How long have you been here for?
It's been a family-owned business for 20 years now, but it's been here since 1990.
So what have I got to do to get my backside into one of those things?
Well, we'll get you to fill out a waiver form, and then we'll get you down to the shed to get you with a helmet and get you in the cart.
Good, I'm a bit keen on this. So how many go-karts do you have?
We have 12 singles that we run, and we've got 4 tandems as well, so you can take the little ones as well. You can go pretty fast. You can go as fast as the cart allows, but we do have a few safety rules that you have to pay attention to before you jump on.
So do you find families will get here and get all competitive and have a race?
Yes, they do. They get very competitive, and we often hear people talking about it on the way out.
Along with 650 metres of go-kart track, they also have a 120-metre water slide and a cafe to feed the family. Check them out online at Harvey Bay Go-Kart Track.
Today is the day we get ready to test the Lotus Caravans off-grids on Fraser Island. I got my body and mind ready, and the boys packed up and made last-minute adjustments.
Just hooking up my sound.
So we started to roll, saying goodbye to our hosts at the Palms Harvey Bay and headed for the barge. Stick around because after the break we're going to get off the grid, Fraser Island.
I like what you did there, Macca. Get off the grid. We've got the off-grids.
It's
Genius.
See you after the break.
What's up down under?
If you're purchasing a new caravan, then look for the RV Map manufacturer's key and you could win a Mitzi Triton. It's that easy. The RV Map manufacturer's key is a symbol of the manufacturer's commitment to build and supply product to all relevant Australian design rules, regulations and Australian standards. See your nearest dealer and you could be a winner. For more information on the RV Map manufacturer's key and your chance to win a Mitzi Triton, just go to letsgocaravanandcamping.com.au and follow the prompts.
Australia's best value classifieds is caravancampingclassifieds.com.au, the best place to buy, sell and get the latest news and reviews.
Win an Armour XD walk-up camper from Armadillo Campers valued up to $35,940. To enter, subscribe to the What's Up Down Under Travel Saver card for 12 months and receive 1 competition entry, plus our bi-monthly magazine and bonus DVDs. Thousands of discounts on holiday parks, tours, attractions. Subscribe for 2 years and receive 2 bonus entries. To find out more, just log on to whatsupdownunder.com.au/armadillo. You'll find everything you need for a great Aussie holiday at the Queensland Caravan Camping and Touring Super Show at the Brisbane Showgrounds. From the 8th to the 13th of June, hundreds of exhibitors and brand name products, all at one location. Find out more by logging on to caravanqld.com.au.
The team arrived at the barge and prepared for boarding. Dave Darmody from the Australian Off-Road Academy passed out our vehicle and camping permits, and then we loaded up.
There we are, on the barge, ready to go. Adventure's about to begin. Come on.
I'm upstairs on the barge watching Dave and Macca deflate the air pressure from our tyres. This is important to do when you're going to drive on sand, but don't forget to pump up the pressure when you get back on the bitumen.
After a short trip, we arrived at Fraser Island, exited the barge and began towing the off-grids across the island to Eurong.
With a bit more than 15 kilometres of tough track ahead of us, we were lucky to be joined by Dave from the Australian Off-Road Academy. Having someone with local knowledge to teach us the road rules and etiquette was really helpful.
We made it to our first checkpoint at Eurong Beach Resort, which is a great place to take a break. Along with running the barge service for the island, the resort runs a general store where we picked up some much needed supplies, along with a bakery for a quick snack. If you're looking for a full meal, their restaurant serves up some great tucker. And it's got a bar. After the kitchen closes, the beach bar is where you go to relax with a cool drink and listen to some music with the other guests. Guests can also cool off in this beautiful pool. This place is great, but the team's reminded me that we have work to do. We're moving on to our campsite, but first, we're taking advantage of another service, which is fueling up our vehicles. Do not forget to do that. So don't forget Eurong Beach Resort, your checkpoint for the east coast of Fraser Island.
We eventually left Eurong Resort and drove the Lotus Caravans out onto the beach. Luckily, we've teamed up with Dave from the Australian Off-Road Academy, and in our next episode, he'll provide some very useful information on beach driving and preparing for a trip just like this one. Cruising along a beach that just seemingly goes forever, it was the best feeling of freedom that I've felt on this trip. It's something I've never done before, being able to drive along the beach and just pull up and set up camp. Pulling up on the white sand and hopping out with the sound of the ocean, parking the caravans, setting out the awnings, getting the chairs out and having a little play on the guitar, cold drink. Couldn't ask for more than that.
And a quick reminder, if you want to plan a trip anywhere in Queensland, just visit Caravan in Queensland at caravanqld.com.au. Well, that brings us to the end of another episode.
It does, and today saw us travelling from Harvey Bay onto the barge over to Fraser Island.
We couldn't have done it without the help of our good mates at Lotus Caravans and Dave from the Australian Off-Road Academy, who taught us how to do it.
So stick around because we'll be showing you more of Fraser Island and
What's Up Down Under.
I am the Lotus Queen. We're on Fraser Island.
What's up down under?